Hello again. So I'm actually out here getting ready for like the storm of the century. So I'm going to make this really, really short because, well, maybe not the storm of the century. We've had some pretty big ones this winter, but I'm just going to make this a pretty short video because I'm multitasking. But I wanted to share with you because it's been on my mind a lot lately. Um, three reasons why I think you should be doing more groundwork. And I don't care how much groundwork you do, I think you should probably be doing more. Um, and I thought I would just talk about this real quick while I'm blanketing this horse, because I'll do just a tiny bit of groundwork as well over here. So something that I've been dealing with a lot lately are like students that are having a little bit of resistance to groundwork. And so I've been really looking at different ways to make it more fun. And I am working on that. And I have some things coming up. And the next few videos that are going to be coming up, I think are going to really help to make groundwork feel more fun and engaging if you are somebody who maybe is a little bit resistant to it. But in the meantime, I thought, why not just start with the foundation of why we should be doing groundwork in the first place? So, the very first reason that I can think of is that it builds a better bond between you and your horse. And not just a bond in like a touchy feely, emotional, cotton candy clouds kind of a way, but also a bond in the sense that you're building a relationship based on trust and respect. And you're learning to communicate, you're learning where each other's boundaries are, you're learning to read each other's body language. And like, what a gift for both you and your horse to be able to learn, good girl, these ways of communicating with each other in a kind of playful and fun and like low pressure environment on the ground. So that's the reason number one is building a better bond, but in like a very practical, real way. Okay, reason number two is that it's a really great way to teach your horse extremely practical life skills. Like right now, I'm blanketing this horse and she's young and not quite sure if she's okay with the blanket. So we're going to work through that a little bit here together. But um, working with groundwork is a really great way to teach your horse super practical life skills that you can then use in your more like real riding work. And so, an example that comes to mind is the horse that is maybe overly sensitive or overly reactive, like maybe this horse is being right now with her blanket. We can actually give her tools in moments like this for regulating herself and self soothing that then will translate to the ridden work that we're doing with her as well. So when we encounter new things or scary things that are inevitable in life, she will have the tools to know what to do about that. The other really cool thing about groundwork, like let's take the opposite example, a horse that's kind of dull or like kind of a big lug or what we might call kind of a kick ride. These horses that are so desensitized that you have to like work really, really hard to get anything done. You can actually teach them to be a little bit more reactive and sensitive to your aids through groundwork. And then when you get back on, they'll be a little bit more alert and awake and ready to actually do the work and understand what you're asking, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is slightly stressful for you, I know. And then reason number three is that I just think it's really, really fun. I think there is a little bit of like a slog in groundwork where you have to like really kind of work through a lot of kind of the like reminds me of like the Karate Kid, right? Like painting the fence. You have to really kind of learn the like fundamentals, and that can be a little bit tedious. But I think once you learn those fundamentals, you can do all kinds of really cool things like trick training and liberty work and really fun, playful things that can just help to kind of like diffuse the pressure. There's so much fun stuff happening here today. It can just kind of help to diffuse the pressure of our like regular training and routine. You are such a goofball, and can really help us to um, just like blow off some steam and have some fun and really enjoy our horses more, because that's really why we got into this in the first place after all. So anyway, there's three reasons why you should be doing more groundwork. And if you are at all lost or confused about how to do that groundwork, or you're needing more structure or like tangible steps to take in terms of actually doing that groundwork, I have resources coming. The next few videos I have planned out are a lot more like step-by-step tutorials for groundwork, and those will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And my goal for the end of winter here and beginning of spring is to get you and your horse so proficient in groundwork that you have lots of fun tools and it becomes just more fun and engaging and exciting for you. So if that sounds like fun, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss those. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, make sure to hug your horse for me.